So we had the Ohio State University Chief of Police record two comparable videos. Both were about a minute long. One was a gun safety video in which she told children guns are not toys. If you find a gun, don't touch it. Tell an adult immediately. That sort of advice. Or a car safety video. If you're in the car, make sure you wear your seatbelt. Don't distract the driver. And by the flip of a coin, children, about a week before they came into our lab, they watched either the gun safety video or the car safety video. And then they came in our lab, and we first had them watch a movie, and then afterwards we put them in a room with lots of toys and games to play with. The room also contained a file cabinet, and in the bottom drawer were two real 9mm handguns. The guns were disabled, of course, and they were modified with digital counters so we could tell whether the children pulled the trigger with enough force that it would have discharged the weapon.
So during the time that the kids were in the playroom, the parents were in the lab room here with me and my research assistant watching the kids play in the room. Most of the parents reported that they didn't think their kids would play with the guns if they found them. And most of the parents were unfortunately very shocked to see that their kids actually played with the guns.
Children who had seen the gun safety video were much more likely to tell an adult, were much less likely to touch it. If they did touch it, they held it for less time. If they held it at all, they were less likely to pull the trigger. If they pulled the trigger, they pulled it fewer times. So the gun safety video did have an impact, even though they'd seen it a week earlier.
Police in uniform are more persuasive to kids than others, than for example teachers or cartoons, as we've seen in other safety videos.
This is very encouraging. I think police officers are really concerned in this country about gun violence. Why not involve them in making such videos?
Showing kids only a 1-minute safety video can actually reduce their unsafe behavior if they are to find a gun. And so parents should definitely talk to their kids about gun safety and not take it lightly.